Hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and yep, I was in the AFK lobby, so that happened. Well, anyways, hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and welcome back to another Stream Saturday. So, on this Stream Saturday, we are going to be playing some Hypixel Tower Wars, which is the tower defense game that has been on Hypixel for quite some time, a few years, I think. And it is currently receiving some new updates, I think, because it's in the prototype lobby, which is a place for testing fun and basically just games that are getting new updates. So, Tower Wars is actually one of my new favorite games on Hypixel. It's basically just a tower defense game where you defend your own castle, which is this spot, this area, from attacking enemy troops which come out of this area. And you attack other people as well. It's a strategy game. It's not really a it's not really a action game. You don't attack monsters yourself. You place towers to defend and attack the incoming monsters. And you when you summon monsters using the summon button, it attacks all other players. So basically, the goal of this game is to get higher income by attacking, and the more income you get, the more monsters, and the more the more income you get, the more money you get, and you use the money to buy monsters to attack and to buy towers to defend. So actually, this is not really a map I particularly like. So I'm going to /hub right now and hope I get another map, but I think I'm probably going to rejoin this same exact game because there's usually only a couple of new games open, and yep, we rejoin the same exact game. So I'm gonna wait for the round to start, and then I'm gonna hub because then I will just be out of the arena and it won't change the game at all. It will just make everyone else have a higher chance of winning, I suppose. But anyways, we're just gonna have to wait. It does have a very long wait time, this game, because there's only about 100 to 200 people playing the game at any given time. So it does have a pretty long wait time to get a round filled up. So we're going to have to wait for a good amount of time. But the best map, in my opinion, is the default map because it has a good balance of attacking and defending. Attacking is not too powerful. Defending is not too powerful. It's very well balanced. In both other maps, it's pretty hard to defend just because of how the way they are built. Okay, let's hub now. But because of how the maps are laid out, it makes it very easy to attack on the other maps and very hard to defend. And this game, as a default, it just favors attacking. And yep, I just rejoined this round. I didn't want to do that. You know, I'm just gonna let myself die. I'm gonna let people attack me and kill me, and then it will actually eliminate me from the round. And then when I rejoin, I'll join a new round. So let's just sit here. Let's just AFK. Let all these incoming monsters come in and into our slots, and then I'll die and lose. So, after that happens, I can hopefully find a new match with the good map. So, as you can see, these are chickens. They are they're one of the cheapest monsters in the game. They're the lowest level monster in the game, besides the silverfish. And silverfish and chickens are the two best monsters in the beginning of the game to use because they give you a very good income bonus to cost ratio, because every monster, when you place it, adds a certain amount of gold to your income, but it also costs you a certain amount of gold. So you want to use monsters generally that have a very good ratio, so so that they give you a good amount of gold. I'm really blanking right now. So they give you a good amount of income, but they don't take too much gold from you when you place them. Well, hey, welcome to the stream. I didn't actually have my chat overlay on. Sorry, but yeah. So I think that the best monster to use in this game is probably the piggy bank, because the piggy bank, it gives you a very good economic ratio. It gives you a good amount of income at not too much cost, So it's generally the monster you're gonna just be spamming at opponents, and you don't want to actually try to defeat opponents that early in the game because you're not gonna get monsters strong enough that early in the game to actually get HP from opponents. So when you reach the end of when a monster reaches the end of an opponent's arena, they lose an HP point and you gain an HP point. And when you run out of HP points, you die. So what you want to do is basically defend well so you don't lose HP points, but also attack well so you can gain HP points from opponents. It's generally a good idea to attack at the beginning of the game with chickens and silverfish as heavily as possible because you can combo that with opponent's zombies, and the zombies will reach the end, and all the opponent's defenses are going to be attacking the zombies, but then your chickens and silverfish can kind of piggyback off of that success, and you can get a lot of HP from that. So that's another reason why you should go for chickens and zombies at the beginning. All right, so we're going to hub again because I don't like this map. This map is actually even harder to defend than the other one. The Imperial map is hard to defend on because it's sort of a split. And I joined another round with this map. All right, I'm just going to deal with it. I'm just going to play on this map. I'm going to lose because I'm definitely not good at this map. I'm only good at the default map because that's the only map I like, so it's the only map that I play generally. But in this game, you don't want to defend too heavily. It's just not a good idea to defend heavily, especially in the beginning, because you want to use your income to summon monsters so that you can get even more income. It's the best way to spend your cash, and you don't want to waste it on just getting really heavy defenses. And a mistake that I see a lot of opponents doing is stacking up all their defenses at the beginning. That does make it harder for monsters to escape the beginning, but once your monsters do escape the beginning, they can easily just reach the end with no opposition at all. So you definitely want to space out your defenses. Use a lot of skeletons in the beginning because skeletons are incredibly cheap, and when they're upgraded to the max, they have the highest damage per second of any monster, tied with the Lightning Tesla, and the Lightning Tesla is very expensive. So skeletons, they're a very solid choice, even though they don't deal any splash damage. They're very strong. They're very strong. So we're just going to have to wait again. This is going to be a very... there's going to be a lot of waiting in this stream just because rounds take a long time to fill up. So we're just going to have to wait. And I'm definitely going to try to play on this map because I don't want this stream to just be all rejoining until we get the perfect map. That's going to take too long. And we're never going to actually find the perfect game. So we're just going to play on this map. We're going to deal with it. And I'm going to actually... I guess I can use this stream to get some practice on the maps that I don't like. And maybe I'll be able to put up with any map instead of constantly hubbing and rejoining every time I get a map that I don't like. So I'm just going to be waiting. One thing that I like to do when I'm waiting is just running on the top of these towers. Another thing that I like to do when I'm waiting is spam the toggle right here. But that's going to annoy people, so we don't want to do that. It's really going to annoy people because it's going to clutter the chat. It's going to create a constant clicking noise. So I don't generally do that because it annoys people, even though it's satisfying and fun to do. So we only need one person left. As you can see on the right here, there's a players thingy, and it has 5 out of 6 players. When this turns into 6 players, the round is full, and when the round is full, it starts the game. All right, we are going. We are starting the game. All right. Ah! Someone quit right when the game was about to start. That happens. That happens all the time. I have no idea why people feel the need to quit right when the round is starting. If you're going to quit, you might as well quit after the round has started so that other people don't have to wait even longer for a round. Because this is generally a very hard game to find a full lobby in, so why would you make it even harder for people? All right, so this is the build phase. At the beginning, the first about 20 seconds, you cannot attack, so what you generally want to do is just build up your defense. And this is what I like to do. I like to space out my skeletons so that I can put support towers in the middle of them to kind of strengthen my defense. All right, so we're going to summon chickens. 2, 3, and we're going to summon a silverfish because that way, if we summon 3 chickens and a silverfish, we'll get the max amount of income at the lowest cost. So summon another chicken, summon another chicken. The problem with this strategy, summoning a bunch of chickens at the beginning, is that it's that you're not going to have too much money to get extra towers at the beginning. And extra towers are rather important sometimes, especially in the beginning of the round. So I'm actually going to stop summoning chickens and silverfish for a moment just to set up some extra towers. Because this map, it's very tough to defend in. So we're going to want to get a good head start on the defense phase. Alright, so this is a portal. It's the best skill in the game. You have a certain set of skills, which are basically powerful attacks that you can unleash on the opponent's troops if your defense towers are not doing good enough. And this is the best skill because it is a portal that teleports opposing monsters onto other people's fields. So it's the best skill because you can just stack it and stack it and stack it, and then the opponents are never going to reach your tower because they're going to keep getting teleported. And once 5 monsters get teleported into here, this portal is going to disappear. So opponents can power through your towers if your defenses aren't good enough. As you can see, one of them just actually ate up this skill a little bit because my skeletons are not doing good enough defending. So I'm going to summon some more. And I've actually forgotten to summon the right amount of chickens. So I'm actually pretty low on income at the moment, probably. So that's a bit of a problem. You always want to attack as much as possible. Basically never stop that endless stream of attacks. I guess when you are setting up defenses, you're not going to be able to attack at the same time as you're setting up defenses, but you want to attack as much as humanly possible to get that income. Alright. Alright. Alright, we run out of money. We've got enough chickens, though, to hopefully give us a good enough income to upgrade our towers. And again, I focus more on defense on this map because this particular map it's very dangerous to just attack because it focuses heavily on attacking. So you want to have a good defense if you want to stop the incoming stream of monsters. As you can see, those guys are getting very close to the end now because these 8 skeletons, they're not doing too well putting up with all of these opposing monsters. So I'm actually going to put up some more skeletons right here just to help strengthen my defense a little bit because it is failing. Alright, we've got our skill recharged so we can stack it up even more right there. And now we can summon more chickens. This game is generally a repetitive game. It definitely requires a lot of strategy, but there's a lot of just summoning monsters over and over again as well. I really like it for that because it is a hard game, but there's not too much reaction in it. It's just sticking to your strategy. That's the only form of skill that there is in this game, so it's not too challenging to play because it's just you have to have the right strategy. You don't have to make a bunch of split-second decisions. And there's another tower defense game that I used to play on mobile called Clash Royale, and that game has a lot of split-second decisions in it. It's very hard, very skill-based, and it was very fun, but I think this game has a nice element of slowness to it that makes it not too difficult to play, so I kind of like that. And as you can see, these monsters are getting further and further into my defense, so I am going to want to upgrade my skeletons more, and I better not forget to summon monsters, though. That would not be good. That would not be good. And, alright, we summoned all of our monsters. Our slots are empty. You can only summon a certain amount of monsters until all your slots get emptied, and your slots are constantly refilling, but, so it's just about balancing between money and slot usage. Sometimes you'll have not enough slots and enough money to buy monsters. Sometimes you'll not have enough money and too many slots. So you want to find a good balance of what monsters to summon. For example, the chickens are not as good for me to summon anymore because they take up an entire slot and don't give me too much income. So it's better to focus on the more expensive monsters at this point because they give me a better amount of income and they're a better usage of the few slots that I have. So I'm going to summon I don't have the Mad Cow yet. The Mad Cow is a very economical choice. It's bigger than the Piggy Bank. It's more expensive than the Piggy Bank. So later in the game, when the Piggy Bank becomes less effective because it takes up an entire slot, you're going to want to summon the Mad Cow because it has great economics similar to the Piggy Bank, but it's a bigger, more expensive, better income monster. So you're going to want to summon those late game instead of just the chickens. Well, not chickens, but Piggy Banks because, oh, you see, I got Piggy Banks right now, so I can start summoning those guys, and the income is going to multiply very quickly now because I have the Piggy Bank. And Piggy Bank is just a great... Oh, no! Oh, man! These guys are coming in fast. Alright, I'm definitely going to want to add some Magmas. Magmas are the standard splash damage troop. They have a high amount of DPS. They deal splash damage, and they're a very good tower. The slime does have a better special effect than the magma does, in that it slows down opposing monsters. But the magma just has much higher DPS. And I'm really getting beat up. My defenses are really getting beat up at this point, so I'm gonna want to start placing more. My defenses are not strong enough anymore, so I'm gonna want to start placing more magmas, more slimes. I'm gonna place a slime at the beginning, actually, because slimes do have that slow effect, and that's gonna be useful at the beginning of our defense rather than at the end of our defense. So we're gonna place that at the beginning, and we're gonna keep upgrading our towers. And yeah, those black spiders have a really powerful stun effect where they can stun your towers, and it's very annoying. It's very annoying paired with other troops. Black spiders combo with zombies are a very powerful push. Yep, they're coming. My skeletons are not dealing with it too well, but my magmas are definitely helping. Alright, that was close. Let's place another portal right there. Summon some more pigs, and I just realized I actually was not summoning enough. I'm not attacking enough. But fortunately, no one else seems to have the pigs yet. So that means I am ahead of everyone else, which it did seem like I was behind, but I guess I'm ahead. Oh, nope. Someone else has the pigs now, too. So I guess I'm not as ahead as I thought I was. I'm going to place another magma right here. I'm going to place a slime right... Nope. We're going to want to place a slime in the beginning of the defense rather than later. You always want to place your support towers early in your defense so that they're more effective. Alright, and I'm going to place a witch now, because a witch weakens monsters and makes them take much more damage than usual with its special attack. They basically deal no DPS at all, but they have that very powerful effect of weakening opponent monsters. Yep, looks like they're all going to go in the tower. They're all going to go in the portal. And this is getting pretty dangerous. The attacks are getting more and more dangerous all the time. We're going to want to place another portal right there. We're going to want to summon more pigs to get more income. And yep, those rabbits are very powerful early game. They have really high HP. They're decently fast. After the zombies get smaller and less powerful later in the game, rabbits are usually the thing that people like to summon. Although I personally just like to summon the piggy banks because they give you a lot more income. They're going to help you a lot more late game when you can actually summon powerful pushes, which I guess some people are going to get weakened pretty easily by powerful pushes early game, because some players don't focus too much on defending at the beginning of the game, and they get defeated very early on. So it is actually a good strategy to push hard early on, because you're going to get a lot of HP from the weaker players, but it's not as solid, in my opinion, as just getting that income. Alright, the pigs are attacking. Well, they're not going to get very far, though, because the pigs are not powerful. They're not powerful at all. They're only good for just economical purposes. So we're going to summon some more portal right here. Seeing how our defense is doing. Our defense is doing much better now that we added the witch, and we added the more magmas and slimes. Our defense is doing a lot better now. So I'm going to upgrade some more. Summon some more pigs. Yep, now our defense is handling the attacks very well. It was getting pretty much swamped by all the rabbits earlier on, but it's gotten upgraded a lot now, and it's dealing with all these pigmen much better than it was dealing with the rabbits earlier. So we're gonna want to upgrade this slime. The slimes get a much more powerful slow effect when you... Oh no, the colorful sheep. These guys are a pain in the butt. These rainbow sheep, they are so fast. They get faster and faster and faster as they keep going. They're incredibly dangerous. They're a huge threat to your HP early on, and my defense did deal with them right there. But the problem is more and more are going to rush in. Yep, as you can see, huge waves of the colorful sheep are coming in. And that's really dangerous for our tower. So we're going to want to summon some more piggy banks so we can get more income. It looks like we're getting very high income at this point, so we're going to want to probably get bigger towers, such as the Mad Cow. Let's see if I unlock the Mad Cow yet. Yep, I have unlocked the Mad Cow, so I can summon that. I can summon the Mad Cow now, as opposed to just the Piggy Bank. So that's useful. As you can see, these pigmen are getting slowed a lot by these sticky towers, so that's good to know. And I'm going to summon another... I'm going to upgrade that to a sniper. Now, the sniper is the better upgrade. As you can see, high-level towers have two different upgrades with special abilities that you can choose from. And this is the machine gun, which makes it have slightly higher DPS. But this is the sniper, which does have less DPS than the machine gun, but it has a lot further range, which means overall it's going to deal more damage to the opponent than the machine gun, since it can attack them from further away. So, there's two choices for the magma. There's the volcano, which has a small chance to stun opponents. And there's the infernal tower, which, as opposed to the volcano, has more splash, but it doesn't have quite as powerful as an effect. So I'm going to pick the infernal tower because I want to keep that splash that the original magma had. I don't want to lose it to the volcano. Alright, we're going to upgrade some more to the snipers. We're going to upgrade this to the infernal tower. We're going to upgrade this to the sticky tower. The sticky tower makes the slime lose most of its splash, but it has an extremely powerful slow. So in my opinion, it's a much stronger support tower than the straight up big slime is. Alright, we have a pretty nice portal defense back up. Everything's going more smoothly now that we dealt with that cat rush. We're going to add another sticky tower. We're going to send some mad cows in. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, now I have enough money. There we go. Summon some more mad cows. And let's wait for the next income so that we can upgrade some more. Alright, now we're in the slower phase of the game, when people's defenses are strong enough to stop most attacks, and now people are just trying to farm money at this point. They're just trying to get more income. And fortunately for us, those people are picking zombie pigmen to farm money, which is a weaker choice than the straight up... It's a weaker choice than the straight up mad cows and pigs, because even though it does have a much stronger attacking power, it doesn't have quite as good economics. And there we go. That's the mad cow rush right there. That person just got a lot of income, and they're hitting us very hard with that attack. So we're going to want to be careful. We're going to want to upgrade our towers much more now, because those mad cows, they are powerful at this stage in the game. As you can see, they tank through our defenses quite easily. They're just a very powerful attacking. They're a very powerful attacking troop and have really good economics. So at this stage of the game, the mad cow is definitely the best pick for us. So we're going to summon some more piggy banks since we don't have enough slots. Yep, I don't have enough money. Right now I'm running out of money because I don't have enough money to summon the immense mad cow pushes. So that person looks like they have much higher income than I do because they're summoning massive mad cow pushes. And I definitely don't have enough money to do that sort of thing. And all the mad cows are charging in like crazy and eating up my portal defenses. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Our portal defense is almost gone at this point. Hopefully, though, the mad cows charged back at other people and demolished them and gave me more HP, but it isn't looking like that. It's looking like other people's defenses are strong enough to deal with that kind of thing. So now we're going to go for the Mind Control Guardians. The Mind Control Guardians, when they hit opponents, they make them turn backward, which is actually much more powerful than the standard slow effect that the slimes have. So we're going to want a lot of those to kind of make our defense stronger. And on top of that, we're going to want a Lightning Tesla or a Beam Tesla, which kind of get higher and higher DPS as they focus on opponents. I'm actually going to go higher because I don't want to. Oh, no! Oh, we're dead. We're dead. The mad cow push is too strong. Well, guys, that was a pretty good round. I'm not good at this arena at all, but the mad cow just ran in and they destroyed us. The mad cow is a very strong push monster at the early game, so you really want to watch out for that when you're playing. I just summoned a bunch of mad cows and it actually wasn't strong enough. Wow. Let's summon a charged creeper. Let's summon a couple charged creepers. Hopefully we can get more HP back. Nope, we're dead. We're dead. All right, that was a pretty nice round. It was hard, but it went decently well. It went decently well. Oh, it turns out I was actually second place. As you can see, this person stacked up their towers insanely. They didn't have the spacing out strategy, which probably hurt their defense. But what they did have was a more heavy focus on defense than I had, which the fact that I only focused on attacking kind of hurt me on that round. And I should have probably focused on stronger defense earlier on. Because this arena, it's hard to defend on, so you want to focus on having strong defense. Alright, another waiting period for the round to fill up. Fortunately, though, there's only one more person that needs to join, so it's not going to be quite as difficult as it was last time, and the wait is not going to be as long. 5 out of 6 people. Come on, one person has to join. It can't take that long for just one person to join. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. This is another one of those hard matches on the map that I'm not good at, but I think we can manage. Last time we survived for a decent amount of time. We got 2nd place, so that was cool. Let's summon some archers right here. This time, let's scrunch them together a little bit more so that they can kind of cut down the opposing monsters more quickly, hopefully. And this time, I'm actually going to summon. I'm probably going to get more towers early on because last time our defense got absolutely demolished. So we're probably going to want to have a better defense this time. So I'm going to summon an archer right here, archer right here, archer right here, and an archer right here. And I just realized this is not quite even placement. But we're going to want to summon a little bit more because we do need that income. We have a lot of slots, but not a lot of money. But that's a good thing, actually, because that means when we do have enough money, we'll be able to flood the opponents with monsters since we have so many slots. Alright, this is going decently well. Our defenses are handling these chickens. And I actually forgot to set up a portal. You want to set up your portals as quickly as possible when you get them, because otherwise you're going to get behind on the portal placement. And you're not going to have as strong of a defense as you would have if you place the portals more efficiently. And it looks like the pushes are getting stronger, but I think my defense can still handle them pretty well. Alright, we've got some upgrades. You can actually snipe. You actually have infinite range when you're placing towers and upgrading towers in this game, so you actually don't have to be right by them when you're upgrading. Oh, hi! Welcome to the stream. We're playing some tower defense on Hypixel. And it looks like I just got a couple HP. So, this is quite, it's a decently complicated game. And I did spend a while explaining how it works. And I don't think I'm going to do that again. But I think that people will be able to follow still. So these monsters, they're attacking me. They're attacking my defense. They're trying to get to the end here. And these are my defenses that are trying to prevent them from getting to the end. So that's basically all you need to know. And this is me summoning some monsters to attack opponents. Pretty basic stuff. You want to summon monsters as quickly as possible in this game to get more income, because summoning monsters grants you more income, which is it's the best way to get more income. You can get income by killing off opposing monsters, but it's definitely not as fast as just straight up summoning. Alright, we're gonna want to go up here again because this gives us a better view of what's going on if we have this aerial view. So we're gonna want to snipe some skeletons right here, probably closer together, because I definitely want a more versatile defense at this point, because last time we didn't spread out our defense as evenly early on as we are doing this time. So hopefully this time our defense will last longer and we will last longer in the game. Alright, I summoned a spider there, so hopefully that will net me some HP from opponents, because a black spider, is an incredibly strong push this early in the game. It looks like someone just summoned a bunch of zombies, so hopefully that's going to allow me to get some income as the opponent towers are attacking those zombies and hopefully not attacking mine. Well, they're probably going to be attacking my zombies, but hopefully it shields my black spider enough that it can reach the end. It doesn't look like I'm getting any income so far, so that's too bad, but I think we're doing pretty good on the defending front and pretty good on the income front. We're not getting any HP, but I think this is decent. All right, we did lose money faster than we lost our slots, so we're probably going to want to summon cheaper monsters now. All right, looks like we're running out of slots finally, so we're going to want to summon some more monsters. All right, we ran out of slots, so that means we spent our money well. Uh-oh. Yep, okay, monsters are finally reaching the end. It looks like our defense is not holding up quite as well as I had hoped. So let's start placing some splash magmas. The magmas are very, very powerful defense early game, so you want to place them as much as possible without cluttering up your defense too much, because you only have a set amount of towers that you can place in this game. So you don't want to spend those on garbage defenses. Man, someone already got the piggy bank. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. That means someone's doing a lot better than we are. Oh, we got the piggy bank like right away after I said that. I guess we're not that far behind, but we are definitely behind at least a little bit. So that does not bode well. You need to have an income lead in this game if you want to do well and not die off right away. All right, we're going to place some sticky towers just for a little bit of support. All right, there we go. Oh no, the Endermite is just powering right through everything. Endermites teleport whenever they take damage, so they can power through defenses pretty easily without too much opposition. But they don't have much HP, so they're probably going to die anyways. And, uh-oh, those Endermites almost got there. And yep, they got there and ate up my tower. If Endermites get near the end, they're almost certainly going to reach it because of their teleporting ability. They can power through defenses so quickly, which is another reason why you want to spread out your defenses, because if all of your defenses are bunched up in the beginning, an Endermite rush can just teleport through everything, and then your defense won't be able to handle them because it can't reach them since it was all bunched up at the beginning. So you definitely want to spread out your defenses to deal with many different types of pushes, especially Endermite pushes. All right, we're gonna upgrade a little bit. And it looks like I got a income with a piggy bank. It was probably combo with another monster because piggy banks are terrible for straight up attacking. They're only good when they're shielded by an opponent's attackers. And looks like we're doing pretty good on the income front. Not quite as good as other people, it looks like, because that's a pretty big bunch of piggy banks. And to summon a lot of monsters at the same time, you need to have a lot of income. So it looks like we are pretty decently behind. Yep, we're definitely behind on the income. We're definitely behind, way behind. All right, we're gonna want to summon monsters a little bit more fast. I think I might have focused a little bit too much on defending early on. Last time I didn't focus enough on defending. This time I might have focused a little bit too much. Oh, we can summon another portal. Bot. And we can summon some more monsters. As you can see, we are getting income pretty quickly by summoning these pigs. And it looks like someone else is getting income quickly. Alright, the pigmen are coming. The pigmen are very powerful attacks early game. So we're going to want to be careful of that. We're going to want to place a couple more defenses. And let's place a witch right here. Witches are great for... Oh, Endermite rush. Endermite rush. Fortunately, the Endermite rush didn't get very far, so that means it doesn't pose a threat, because Endermite rushes are only a threat when they get very close to the end and still have a high amount of HP, because then they can just power through all your remaining defenses and take your HP. So we're going to want to be careful of those Endermite rushes, because Endermite rushes, even though Endermites are fairly cheap, I'm actually going to summon some Endermites and see if I can get some HP. We'll just try it out. Alright, I summoned a good amount of Endermites. Let's see if those actually reach the end, or if it was just a terrible idea from the start. Alright, let's summon this, upgrade this witch, because the witch, when it's upgraded, I don't actually know what it does. What does it do when it's upgraded? Because it virtually has no DPS to start with, so I don't know what happens when it actually gets an upgrade. Alright, we're going to want to summon a few Guardians, because these guys have the mind control ability when they're fully upgraded. So we definitely want to try to get that, because the mind control is maybe the strongest special ability in the game. So we're definitely going to want to try to get that early on. Alright, let's put a little bit more portal right here. And it looks like our defenses are handling things quite well, and looks like I also had a huge lag spike right there. Man. Alright, we finally ran out of slots. That means that we might be... No, we're not. We're definitely not rich enough to start summoning mad cows on second thought. But, so we're going to want to stick with the pigs still. And since we don't have too many slots compared to how much money we have, we can probably utilize our money more on upgrading our towers. And hopefully that will help us defend better. Is this a good placement of my towers? I think I'm going to place a few more... right here. I'm probably going to place a third defense right here. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Oh, Rainbow Sheep push. Now we're getting into the mid-game, I think. Because once you see Rainbow Sheep, you know it's the mid-game. Alright, those Rainbow Sheep fortunately did not do very well against my defense. That means my defense is still pretty strong if it can handle a Rainbow Sheep rush. So we're going to want to summon some more piggy banks. Summon a mad cow. Summon another mad cow. Oh, we can't yet. Alright, now we can. There we go. I think we have a decent amount of income. Might have an income lead at this point. I doubt it, though, because of those massive piggy bank pushes that people were causing in the beginning. So we probably don't have quite enough income to really... Alright! We can get the Beam Guardians, finally. Those guys are strong. Those guys are really strong. We definitely want to add a sticky tower at the beginning, though, because sticky towers, they're the best. They're best when they're in the beginning, because as you can see, these sticky towers at the end, this actually isn't a very effective placement right there. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that, but I guess it is what it is. All right, more mind control, more mind. Oh, I don't have enough money for anything apparently. Alright, looks like we've got enough slots. Let's summon some more. Alright, we have a decent amount of income now from all those piggy banks. That's nice. Alright, it looks like our defense up here is pretty strong. So let's focus on our defenses back here more. Alright, no. I just realized I have no Teslas up here. And we definitely want some Tesla Lightnings and Tesla Beams right here, because Tesla Lightning and Tesla Beam are very strong, very strong defenses. They're the strongest. They have the strongest DPS of any monster in the game. Actually, the Beam has technically less strong DPS than the sniper, but the thing that it does is gradually increase its FPS DPS the longer it attacks an opponent. So overall, it ends up having much higher DPS than the archers do. Alright, let's place them right there. Let's upgrade this to sniper. Actually, technically, now that I think of it, the machine gun has much more DPS than the archer. But the machine gun is garbage. Don't ever use it. Let's upgrade to the burning tower. Looking nice, looking nice. Our defense is faring pretty well. We're definitely not doing as well as yellow is. Yellow has a much higher HP count than we do. So we want to keep that in mind. We're definitely not in the lead. But let's summon some piggy banks to hopefully... Oh, there is a mad cow push if I ever did see one. That's a pretty dangerous push right there. Those mad cows, they're scary early game. They're very scary. Summon another Infernal Tower. Sniper. Oh, sniper. Alright, we're gonna want the sticky towers right here. We're gonna want the sticky towers. It looks like these guys are gonna get past my defense and go into my portal. I hope that doesn't happen, but it's what it's looking like. It's what it's looking like. Never mind, they all got demolished. Alright, it means our defense is faring pretty well. Oh man, those rainbow sheep are just powering right through everything. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Rainbow sheep, though, are one of the strongest pushes at this stage of the game, so I don't think it's much of a surprise that they're doing well. Let's summon some more sticky boys. Let's summon some beam Teslas. Let's summon some mind control here and there, because these mind control guys, I cannot stress how useful they are. They're probably one of the most useful defenses in the game. Guardians are actually probably the most worthwhile defense to use early game, because they have very high DPS in the game, not quite as high as a Tesla, but they also have a very strong ability once they're fully upgraded. So I think that Guardians are definitely a very good investment at the beginning. Alright, looks like these mad cows are just charging right through everything. That's kind of expected, though. Mad cows are fast. So let's summon some more of our own, because we actually have a lot of money at this point. Alright, we ran out of money. Huh. Alright, it looks like we have a decent amount of income actually now. We might actually have the highest income, because these mad cow pushes are decently big, but not quite as big as the ones that I think I've sent. So that means that we are doing pretty well on the defending, well, on the income front. And we're also doing pretty well on the defending front. So I actually think that we might do good in this one. We're probably not going to get first place. It's very hard to get first place, especially on a map that I'm not used to. But you know what? We can always hope for first place. We can always hope for it. That's the goal of every game, I suppose. So we should try to get first place every game. Alright, I should have placed the sticky tower right here, actually. Because that's going to help this lightning charge creeper out. Well, not charge creeper, but Tesla. And speaking of charge creepers, it looks like we can summon some of our own now. So let's go ahead and do that. Summon some mad cows and some piggy banks. And someone, oh no, the wild horses are starting to come in. I guess people are starting with the wild horse rushes. The wild horse rushes, they're pretty strong, and they're pretty strong at this stage of the game. I think the mad cow rushes might be a little bit stronger simply because you can summon more. But again, I think they're mostly focused on economics. I think that the wild horse is actually probably a much stronger pick if you're trying to get HP. Alright, it looks like our defenses are faring pretty well, even against these horses. And wild horses, they are strong. So I think our defense is pretty decent, but we're definitely going to want to upgrade it at least a little more so that we can have full stability. Alright, mind control, sticky tower, Bernie boy, sticky tower, beam Tesla. Oh no, people are starting with the running iron golems. These running iron golems, they're very strong. I think I'm going to summon a few of my own, actually, because these running iron golems, they are very threatening at this stage of the game. Very threatening indeed, because they have high HP, they're really fast, and they're actually not all too expensive. Uh-oh. It looks like these running iron golems are really... These pushes are actually looking more and more dangerous. We're going to want to summon some more mad cows, I think, because... Uh-oh. This does not bode well. These guys are powering right through all of our defenses. That does not bode well at all. Uh-oh. It looks like we're actually gonna... Looks like this is the end of the round. We did pretty decently, I think. We did pretty decently, but eventually the pushes are just too strong. They're just too strong. It looks like we're gonna get another one. Let's summon a charge creeper. Oh, and looks like I'm actually getting some HP. That's good. That's good to know, because that means that I might actually be able to survive this push with some HP of my own. And actually, it doesn't look like that, because these pushes are just too strong. Come on, I need some HP. I need some HP. And looks like the pushes are finally reaching the end. And we did have a strong defense, but apparently someone just had an insane amount of income. And I'm dead. I'm dead. Alright! We did pretty well. We did pretty well again, but again, it also wasn't good enough. I'm losing, and I'm down. I'm down. I actually didn't even get second place that time. That was unfortunate, but I think we did okay, considering this is the map that I'm not good at. And I actually powered back up, apparently, from all the income that I'm getting, all the HP that I'm stealing from people. It's lagging so much now just because of all these guys attacking. I'm actually going to go away from there just so that I can summon some more. I need this HP. I need it. I can't believe how laggy it is. It's so laggy that I need to actually go away from my area just to play, just because of how laggy it is. Alright, looks like I'm finally going down. I did get a lot of income from just attacking, but it looks like I'm finally going down. Alright, this is actually a crazy round. I thought I was going to die way sooner than I actually did. So that's cool, but looks like I'm finally going down. I'm finally going down. These Iron Golem rushes are just too strong. I actually cannot even defend at this point because the lag is just too much. That's crazy. I've never actually had a round with this much running Iron Golems. It's crazy. Alright, I finally went down, but I actually survived for much longer than I thought I would. Much, much longer. Whew, that was actually one of the most fun rounds I've played.